the best thing you can really do is just step in and say something, because you don't know what that person goes through outside of school. So having that on top of probably all the stress of their classes really just piles on.
Middle school was a rough part for me. I was kind of depressed, and it all just sort of started in the middle of 6th grade. I had finally come out that I was like bi.
People make fun of the way I look sometimes. I don't know if they necessarily mean to hurt me, but most of the time, you know, whether people know it or not, you know, I always get made fun of just my appearance and things.
Very difficult to deal with. I came home crying every day, and my mom and dad told me to go to the principal's office, and the principal told me that they're just joking around and don't worry about it. So he did nothing about it. So then it still continued on and on and on throughout middle school.
People like to make fun of me for my birthmark, for my interests, and my insecurities.
How did you feel after?
I mean, I personally always feel like, I guess it's kind of hard to explain. Like, sometimes depending on if it's the same old, like, oh, your birthmark's gross or something, like, I just shrug it off, but sometimes there's some of them that really get to me, and I just, generally I'll sit there and I'll be quiet and I won't say a whole lot about it, but yeah.
I don't think it's okay. I think it's really messed up because it has a really psychological impact on someone, because they think so much less of themselves after they've heard bad things that other people think about them. I don't think that anybody should really have to be put into that mindset.
Sometimes I can just shake it off, but sometimes, you know, it just gets to you eventually, and I start, you know, to think like maybe something is kind of different than me.
How did it stop?
Sometimes I have to stand up, and other times I just stop talking to that person, or I just try to ignore them.
My friend, I'll say my friend, we were in class. I didn't know him at the time, but what happened was people were making fun of him because he wasn't like, I don't want to say he had something, because I didn't know his issues, like medical issues or anything like that, but he couldn't really stay focused, and he would randomly talk, and people would just be like, blame everything on him, be like, someone would talk, and like, the whole class would be talking, but people would always specifically point out him, and be like, hey, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop it.
You know, kind of just call me names, you know, push me around a little bit. Not too bad.
How did you feel after?
Kind of felt like I wasn't like worth nothing, you know. Kind of just, oh, let's pick on this guy because he's littler than us, type deal, you know.
Okay, how did it stop?
Well, I kind of just finally stood up for myself, you know. Kind of told him, hey, stop, you know, told the teacher, get help from somebody. That always kind of works, you know.
We have to go help them. I don't know. We have to. Hey! Whoa! You need to leave her alone. That's not right. You need to leave her alone.
Hey, I did. I'm sorry.